I'm Ciro Sale, you can call me Ciro, and welcome back to HoopsHype. Today we'll be talking about the most expensive sales of NBA teams ever. Despite the hoopla about dwindling TV ratings and concerns about trolling surrounding that topic, from a purely basketball standpoint, the NBA appears to be healthier than it ever has been before. The latest example is the Boston Celtics being sold for $6.1 billion, surpassing the NFL's Washington Commanders for the highest amount ever paid for a U.S. sports team. Below, check out the list we put together of the biggest NBA team sales in league history. Coming in at 1, the aforementioned Boston Celtics. Bought by Chris Chisholm in 2025, the team had been bought by Wyc Grousbeck in 2002 for $360 million. Number 2, the Phoenix Suns, $4 billion. Bought by Matt Ishbia in 2022, the team had been bought by Robert Sarver in 2004 for $401 million. Number 3, Brooklyn Nets, $3.3 billion. Bought by Joe Tsai in 2019, the team had been bought by Mikhail Prokhorov in 2010 for $200 million. 4, the Houston Rockets, $2.2 billion. Bought by Tillman Fertitta in 2017, the team had been bought by Leslie Alexander in 1993 for $85 million. 5, Los Angeles Clippers, $2 billion. Bought by Steve Ballmer in 2014, the team had been bought by Donald Sterling in 1981 for $12.5 million. Utah Jazz, $1.6 billion. Bought by Ryan Smith in 2020, the team had been bought by Larry H. Miller in 1986 for $14 million. Number 7, Minnesota Timberwolves, $1.5 billion. As of February 2025, a 3-person arbitration panel ruled in favor of Alex Rodriguez and Mark Lore, so they can finally acquire a controlling stake in the Minnesota Timberwolves and the WNBA's Minnesota Lynx. The team had been bought by Glenn Taylor in 1994 for $88 million. Number 8, Toronto Raptors, $1.3 billion. Rodgers and Bell bought 75% of MLSE, Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment, in 2011. Although Larry Tannenbaum remains as chairman, the team had been bought by Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment in 1998 for $467 million. And number 9, New York Knicks, $1.1 billion. Bought by Cablevision Systems Corp. in 1994, the team had been bought by the Gulf and Western Industries in 1977 for $185 million. 10, the Atlanta Hawks, $850 million. Bought by Tony Ressler in 2015, the team had been bought by the Atlanta Spirit in 2004 for $250 million. The New York Knicks, $650 million. ITT Corporation sold its interest to its partners in Cablevision in 1997. The team had been bought by Cablevision System Corp. in 1994 for $1.1 billion. Number 12, $550 million, the Milwaukee Bucks. Bought by Wesley Edens and Mark Lazary in 2014, the team had been bought by Herb Cole in 1985 for $18 million. Number 13, Washington Wizards for $550 million. Bought by Ted Leonsis in 2010, the team had been bought by Abe Pollin in 1964 for $1.1 million. Number 14, the Sacramento Kings, $534 million. Bought by Vivek Ranadive in 2013, the team had previously been owned by George Joe Maluk in 1998 for $156 million. Golden State Warriors, $450 million. Bought by Joe Lacob and Pete Goober in 2010, the team had been bought by Chris Cohen in 1995 for $119 million. 16, Denver Nuggets, $450 million. Stan Kroenke bought the Nuggets along with the NHL's Colorado Avalanche and their home arena in 2000 for $450 million. The team had been bought by the Communication Satellite in 1989 for $54 million. 17, Phoenix Suns, $401 million. Bought by Robert Sarver in 2004, the team had been bought by Jerry Colangelo in 1987 for $44.5 million. 18, the Cleveland Cavaliers, $375 million. Bought by Dan Gilbert in 2005, the team had been bought by Gordon Goond in 1983 for $20 million. 19, the Boston Celtics, $360 million. Bought by Wyc Grousbeck in 2002, the team had been bought by Don Gaston, Paul Dupuis, and Alan Cohen in 1983 for $15 million. 20, the Memphis Grizzlies, $350 million. Bought by Robert Payra in 2012, the team had been bought by Michael Heisley in 2001 for $160 million. 21, Oklahoma City Thunder, $350 million. Bought by Clay Bennett in 2006, the team had been bought by Howard Schultz in 2001 for $200 million when the team was in Seattle. Then it moved to Oklahoma City under Bennett. Number 22, the New Orleans Pelicans. Bought by Tom Benson in 2012, the owners of the New Orleans Saints. The team had been bought by George Shinn in 1987 for $32.5 million. And that brings us to the end of our list. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you guys did, leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. And let us know in the comments what you guys think of the recent sale of the Boston Celtics. Who will be next? I'm Ciro Sale. You can call me Ciro. It's been HoopsHype.